Good morning, you beautiful bunch. I am off to Lichfield for my first one today from the yard instead of having to go out there and fetch one. So at least there's that, something different to do, sort of, almost, nearly, not quite. Got home yesterday because I took a guy to go and fetch one of our trucks, and I was under the impression I was going to be given a car to go and drive down there, drop him off and come back. And according to it, no, I never said that. Anyway, so I thought, well, I'm not going to drive the truck down there. That's just stupid, because that means I'm limited in the direction I can come back. And I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll go in my own car. So I took him down to Aquila in my own car and drove back home, because I was done then, you see. So, which made life a lot easier for me, to be honest with you. Made it a hell of a lot easier. And what did I do? I went to the shop, got some crap, ate the crap sort of, threw the rest of it away. But there wasn't really much else that I could think of to do apart from watch a bit of telly. I was watching some old films from like 1994. I've been going through a bit of a decade type of thing where I've been watching a lot of the old stuff from way back when I was a kid. Let's just say some of them I did go watch all the way through, but there was others that I just couldn't do it because it was just so bad. It was unbelievable. I'm like, the class, this is action and acting and what. I was like, fuck, this is atrocious. And yet, you know, back in the day, I'm like, oh, this is cool. But no, it's not. It certainly hasn't stood the test of time, fucking without a doubt. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are films out there that do stand the test of time, especially for me anyway, as the likes of the original Die Hard, 1989, would you believe? I'm like, what the? Yeah, 1989. So, and that stands the test of time as far as I'm concerned. It's quite good. What else is there? What's like 1990? Well, it's obvious they fucking pump up the volume for me. That's stood the test of time, and there's a few others as well. But yeah, what did I watch yesterday? Oh well, the Client. Yeah, I watched that one yesterday. Again, it's another one that stands the test of time to a point. It wasn't too bad. You know what I mean? Acting styles do vary. I mean, obviously, there's as the years have gone by, it's they've gotten better. You know what I mean? But but you know, there's them sort of films where you overlook certain aspects of the actual things that are going on, but you know, I enjoyed it. It was alright. I'm sure I watched the one before that as well, to be honest with you, but I can't remember what it was. What else was I watching? I don't know, what the fuck are you doing? Turn your English off, you twat. Yeah, I can't think. I'm sure there was others I was watching, but I can't remember what they were now. I just can't remember. But yeah, I've been going through a lot of the old stuff just to see what it's like, and if it still, you know, brings back memories, or whether it's like, oh no, I shouldn't watch that. I'll keep my original memory, like, you know what I mean. Oh well, not to worry. There's nothing we can do about it now. It's fucking said and done, you know what I mean. But at the moment, there's not really a lot to do, not a lot to watch. Nothing on fucking TV that interests me anyway, to be fair. So I just use the YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube's fun to a point, until it gets boring. But I must admit though, just of late, it's not really been doing anything spectacular, nothing really interesting. And now I've clipped out of something this morning. There's apparently there's a block of flats on fire down in London, and it's took several floors of it, if not all of it, to be honest with you, but which is rather odd. It does beg the question on how the fire has managed to leap from floor to floor, like, you know what I mean? It's a bit weird, that, isn't it? Really? So, don't know. Any ideas? I know obviously fire can creep through walls and stuff, and it'll attack power cables and things like that, so the plastic will burn. But for the way that's been engulfed all the way up, it's just nuts, isn't it, really? But I'm not a fire expert, so I don't know. What else we got to do? Well, being as how you lot have given me a suggestion, it's not just one of you, there's a couple of you have mentioned it. Because I haven't really got any kind of drive-alongs to give you, to have a route through some of my old stuff, and especially I imagine would be the stuff that I actually deleted, because I mean, if for those of you who don't know, near enough 2 years ago now, I think I should imagine it ain't far from that, I bet, I had to delete 418 of my videos from my channel. So for those of you who have not seen those, haha, you're lucky. But I can look through and sort of like stick a bit of a maybe a montage of some of the old stuff, just to see pardon me, how things have progressed. I mean, I could do that, but again, like the films that don't stand the test of time, I really don't think that my videos stand the test of time, to be fair. Not those ones, because they are bad. I have looked through some of them, and I mean, some of them are funny, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, but there's others there thinking, what the fuck are you on about, Jace? And plus as well, even though I am catching up with the fatness again, but I am a bit fatter there, so there is that, I suppose. But if you want me to, I can have a dig through on the weekend, and I might put, because obviously the videos way back in 2013, they were all done with my phone like this is now. It was exactly like I'm doing to you now, just talking to my phone, and that's the end of it. But they only lasted a few minutes, you know what I mean? So I could always daisy chain a handful of them together as like a bit of a montage of what I used to do. And you can listen to the ravings of a madman back in 2013. So that might be interesting, I suppose. But I'll leave it to you if you fancy that, because like I say, I haven't got any drive-alongs. I've not been anywhere to do any drive-alongs, and I'm not going to do the same thing over and over again, because that would just be silly. So that's why it's been a bit sporadic with the videos of so far, because I just haven't got anything to talk about. Nothing at all, nothing interesting. Apart from the fact that on the Brownhills Islands on the A5, which is just over there, there was a container lorry that had flipped it straight onto its side around the island. And if you're me, right, and you think like I do, I've got no sympathy whatsoever, because to throw your truck over on an island, there's only one factor in that: you're going too fucking fast. Simple as. There's no fucking excuses at all. The island itself is a bit of a shitty one. It has got an adverse camber on it as you come out of the junction and round the bend, because he's gone out round, and that's where it's chucked in its side. But to do that, you have got to be going at a fucking rate of knots, right? You've got to be going quick out of it, and you flick the unit around at such a sharp point and a speed that's just too much, and over it goes, because the adverse camber is going to kick you down and throw it over. I have traversed that island since I started driving articulated vehicles, and I have never ever come across a situation where my truck has decided to go hello, because I take my time and I am cautious. When you go around corners, what have I told you before? Your aim is to keep this vehicle upright. There's none of this fucking swinging around shit. So if you have to go around at a crawl speed, you do that. But with that one, as long as you gauge it properly and you keep your speed down, you should be fine. But I've got no sympathy for them. I really haven't. Anywho, I'm going to go, and I will speak to you a lot whenever. You have yourself a great day, and it looks like the sun's going to be out today because I'm fucking baking already. So have fun, enjoy, and let me know what you think about the idea of putting a montage for the weekend of the old stuff. So please let me know. Toodles, bye.